Hello, my pretties. It's Shadow the Lion Queen here. Welcome to episode 379 of Shadows and Pretties. And today we are going to look at this 2009 movie called Sea Beast, which basically is about sea monsters. That's mainly what this movie is basically about. Kind of similar to Piranha. Because when I saw the poster, it kind of reminds me of Piranha a little bit, if that makes sense. Now, it's the 16th film of the Maneater series, and I'm going to basically talk about what the plot of the movie is about, in case you guys have not seen this movie in a really long time and would want a refresher. So basically, this is basically it kind of reminds me of Piranha. I mean, the actors did a really great job and the acting was really good, but how I do have to say is that a lot of people really don't like this film. They're saying it's unimaginative and yeah, I mean, it got a lot of negative reviews, but I think it's an okay movie. I mean, it kind of reminds me of Piranha. Like that movie was just, really good. Piranha was a pretty good movie series. I personally really enjoyed it. I thought it was really neat. So this movie was pretty good. I personally have to say it's an alright movie. Maybe not the best movie because there are some flaws with it, but I thought this was a half decent movie. So basically, the plot is about Will is fishing with his crew in a thunderstorm, and as they try to pull the fishing net in, a wave hits the ship, and one crew member, Joey, suddenly is spat in the face and attacked and dragged to the sea and killed by the invisible creature. The mysterious creature attaches itself to the bottom of the boat. So, meanwhile, back at the village, a funeral is held for Joey. Will finds slime on his boat where Joey was taken. Two of Will's crew, Danny and Drew, secretly plan to go to a nearby island with their girlfriends, Carly, Will's daughter, and Aaron, because of work. Drew plans to join the others the next day, but gets devoured at the dock by the hideous beast attached to the boat. So, fast forward to the next day, Will and Arden look for Drew, but they find his severed arm in the water. They also find slime on the platform of the dock. So back on the island, Carly finds Aaron on the beach waiting for Drew. After Carly leaves, Aaron sees the boat drifting away. She goes to pull the rope back in, but is spat on and paralyzed by the beast and then killed. Will then confronts Ben, who lost a crew member the same day Will died, asking him to tell the people what he really saw. So while gathering firewood, Danny is startled when a smaller beast suddenly appears and bites him on the hand when he tries to take a picture of it. So Will meets Arden, who tells him that the slime is a toxin, and they discuss about the beast, and they're interrupted by the beast killing two teenagers. Will gives chase but escapes. Danny and Carly go to retrieve the first aid kit from the boat, but they find that the boat is missing. Danny suspects that Aaron took the boat to confront Drew, so Sheriff Jay and Roy and two other men organize a hunting party, but they unfortunately get killed by the beast. Arden goes scuba diving to investigate the situation and finds an egg laid by the beast that is already hatched. She concludes that there are more eggs. So Danny and Carly find Aaron's corpse and flee back to the cabin. The smaller beasts attack them at the cabin, and they manage to kill a few of the beasts on the second floor. A swarm of them appears downstairs, and they lock themselves in a bathroom. Will and Arden eventually find the hunting party slaughtered. Barbara and the harbor master radios Will and tells him that Ben is setting up a trap on the dock. Using himself as bait, Danny and Carly make a break for it when the coast is clear, but get ambushed alone by the beast, which Danny manages to kill as it attacks Carly. Will and Arden head back to find Barbara's headless body lying on the dock platform and been killed by the beast's venom. Will discovers that Ben had tagged the beast with a GPS tracker and that it's heading for the island. Carly and Danny eventually flee from the cabin to an abandoned ferry to check on if the radio for help. The beast realizes they're inside and calls for the smaller beasts. Will and Arden go to save them, but when they find Danny, who is about to lead them to Carly, the beast kills him. Meanwhile, Carly kills the smaller beasts that try to attack her. She escapes and rejoins Will and Arden. They find a nest filled with eggs, and the mother beast attacks them, but Will holds it off while Carly and Arden flee from the ferry. The creature attacks Will, but he survives and blows up the ship, exterminate all the beasts and the eggs. Will, Carly, and Arden decide to start their own fishing business, and that's pretty much how the movie ends. Now, like I said, I think this movie, was an alright film. It wasn't terrible or anything, but I thought it was pretty interesting, Kind of reminds me of Piranha a little bit, but at the same time, it was definitely quite of an amazing, you know, kind of an amazing movie in my opinion. Like the the gore was well done. The CGI for the monsters did a really good job. I personally really do find that there was a lot of enjoyability of this, and it kind of reminds me of Piranha. It kind of reminds me of Piranha, if that makes sense. But it's still a pretty good film. I mean, you could find this on Amazon if you guys want to go watch the movie for yourself. It is pretty good. It's definitely one of the good ones. I personally really found that it's very enjoyable and stuff. So I personally do enjoy it a whole lot. I thought it was a really good film. Now, I do have to say that this is a really great and fantastic movie. I do recommend checking this out if you haven't. It's a pretty good film. It's definitely well done, and I personally really enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was really good. So, like I'm saying right now, this is just simply my own personal opinion, and if you happen to disagree with it, that's perfectly fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions in regards to these movies. This is just simply my own personal thoughts. And as always, what did you guys personally think of this story? Of this movie? I mean, actually, did you enjoy it? Did you not? Also, what you have done personally help make this movie a lot better. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section down below. I'm Shadow the Lion Queen. Thank you so much for watching today's video. And as always, if you guys want to go follow me on Blue Sky, follow me on Twitter, follow me on DeviantArt, as well as follow my backup channel known as Ms. Dark Shigo, as links to all those will be in the About page section. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the notification bell to when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. And as always, if I'm missing something, please let me know what it is in the comments below. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Peace out. And like always, I'll see you all next time.